Trump.
Shulkin follows Secretary of State Rex Tillerson out the door. The president was complimentary of Shulkin early in the administration, but he's presided over department infighting, and the VA's watchdog has blistered Shulkin with reports of leadership and ethics failures, including expensive travel, similar to what did in Health and Human Services Secretary Tom Price last year.
Correspondent Sagar Meghani says Mr. Trump has nominated his personal physician, Rear Admiral Ronnie Jackson, to succeed Shulkin at the VA. And the president standing up for California to oppose...
Hey, I'm out of Jailhouse on Facebook. We're trying it this morning. A little bit. Whoop. There we go, I think. Well, there we get it. Back in the damn rack. There we go. Maybe. All right.
Continue campaigning for the education of girls in Pakistan. She has returned to her homeland for the first time since she was shot by
some coffee.
Taliban terrorists back in 2012. They were upset by her work on behalf of girls' education. Wall Street, Dow futures up 76 points, S&P futures ahead 10. More of these stories at townhall.com.
This is Mike Gallagher again. Let me be clear. Relief Factor is a 100% drug-free product that simply helped eliminate my pain. Pain from back pain in a motorcycle accident that made my life a little uncomfortable. If you're struggling with pain in your hands, feet, hips, knees, or neck, you name it, you owe it to yourself to go to relieffactor.com. Order the 3-week quick start. It's only $19.95. Give it a try. It works. Relieffactor.com. That's relieffactor.com, or call them 800-500-8384. 800-500-8384.
Get ready for Easter right now at Kohl's and take an extra 20% off with promo code Easter. With an extra 20% off, girls' Carter's dresses are just $17.60. Van Heusen dress shirts are $27.99. Elsie Lauren Conrad dresses are also just $27.99. And Samsonite carry-on luggage is $103.99. Plus, you'll get Kohl's cash right now at Kohl's. Select styles. Offers valid March 29th through 31st. Some exclusions apply. See store or kohls.com for details.
Distraught families are clamoring for information about detained relatives following a fire. Venezuela's chief prosecutor says killed 68 people when it swept through a prison.
Where conditions are among the worst in the world, this was a huge fire with devastating consequences. Families, desperate for news, gathered outside the facility in Valencia, only to be repelled by police who fired tear gas on the crowd. Inside, scores of inmates had been killed, many from smoke inhalation. At this stage, the official version suggests the fire was started deliberately as a riot took hold.
That's the BBC's Will Grant. China's defunct and reportedly out-of-control space station expected to re-enter the Earth's atmosphere sometime over the weekend, but they say it poses only a slight risk to people and property on the ground. News and analysis, townhall.com. Oklahoma Governor Mary Fallin says she'll sign a package of tax hikes, giving teachers a pay raise and avoiding a statewide walkout.
Hours after the state Senate passed the bill late last night, Fallin applauded the bipartisanship of the House and Senate. The House already passed the plan to increase taxes on cigarettes, fuel, lodging, and oil and gas production.
Good morning, Katie. I'm out of jail. Can you tell?
For lawmakers to spend. Oklahoma teachers have not had a raise since 2000.
We'll tell you more and more about YouTube. That's the one we'll be on most of the time. That is going down. YouTube, go to it, and WOPP Live. If we are live, it'll show it right quick. If not, it'll give the dates and ones recorded and all that kind of crap.
The Astros begin the season as reigning World Series champions for the first time following their victory over the Dodgers last fall. More of these stories at townhall.com.
This week's specials at the Farmers IGA. Sugar-Dale shank portion smoked ham, $1.19 a pound. Butterball self-basting turkey, 99 cents a pound.
Boneless sirloin tip roast, $2.99 a pound. Bluebell ice cream, half gallon, 2 for $10. Wesson oil, 48 ounces, 2 for $5. Duncan Hines cake mixes, 15 ounces, 99 cents. Golden White bananas, 2 pounds for 88 cents.
Shop your hometown proud Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza. Savings plus service equals IGA.
Home run to Rochester. Brooklyn beat Orlando 111-104 in the NBA last night. Cleveland beat Charlotte 118-105. It was Philadelphia 118-101 over the Knicks. Minnesota beats Atlanta 126-114. Memphis gets by Portland 108-93. Celtics squeaked by Utah at the last tenth of a second, 97-94. Clippers beat Phoenix 111-99, and Lakers beat Dallas 103-93. In National Hockey League, Toronto beat Florida 4-3. Washington beat the Rangers in overtime 3-2. Philadelphia beat Colorado 2-1, and Arizona beat Vegas 3-2. College basketball, UNC Greensboro is extending the men's basketball coach Wes Miller's contract through the 2028-29 season after he led the Spartans to their first NCAA tournament since 2001. This is SRN Sports. The Raiders are another step closer to leaving Oakland again. The Las Vegas Stadium Authority signing the final documents necessary to build the future home of the Raiders. $1.8 billion, 65,000 seat stadium will also serve as home to the UNLV Rebels. The move comes a day after NFL owners voted 31-1 to approve the stadium plans and financing, including a $200 million loan from the league. The NFL's new rule outlawing a player from lowering his head to initially making any sort of a hit with his helmet likely will be included in replay reviews for officials. Though nothing's been finalized, the commissioner and competition committee chairman made it clear that video reviews probably will be part of the process. Former University of Nebraska and Oakland Raiders quarterback David Hunt has died at age 65. Hunt was a starter for 3 seasons at Nebraska, backup on Super Bowl winning teams in the 76 and 83 seasons. He had been confined to a wheelchair with multiple sclerosis since 1988. This is SRN Sports.
Graduate with an associate degree from LBW Community College, and your earning potential increases by $10,000 per year on average when compared to those with a high school diploma. Sweet. Now you're book smart and business savvy. So why choose LBW Community College? Because from there you can go anywhere, and you don't have to wait. You can get started this summer because registration is now underway and classes begin May 30th. For more information, visit www.lbwcc.edu.
With the SRN News Business Brief, I'm Dennis Crowley. The U.S. economy grew at a solid 2.9% annual rate.
Good morning, Doris. Good morning, Janice. Good morning, Chad.
A sharp upward revision that caps 3
Katie.
quarters of healthy growth.
Jeff.
The department says the gross domestic product grew at a faster clip.
We're taking bets on how long I'll stay on live Facebook. But we will be on YouTube. WOPP Live. Remember that.
Such as visiting Subway's website on a computer.
We're on right now, YouTube.
The NFL's app on a phone. Adobe says the new initiative will help companies personalize ads and make them less annoying by filtering out products and services that don't interest you. And on Wall Street, the Dow Jones Industrial Average gained 37 points. With business, I'm Dennis Crowley.
We're back at Little Pace Field this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for Troy baseball versus Georgia State. Game times are Thursday and Friday at 6, with a series finale on Saturday at 1. Thursday features Thursday with $2 soft drinks and Greek Appreciation Night. Friday 6 p.m. game features a unique twist as the Troy Pep Band will be on hand providing entertainment throughout the game. And the Easter Bunny is coming to town on Saturday at 1. All kids get to take part in an Easter egg hunt with the Easter Bunny after the game. Get your tickets at 1-877-878-WIN or visit TroyChargings.com/tickets.
A divided Alabama Senate has voted to exempt economic developers from the state law that governs lobbyists. With the news flash, I'm Trey Westerberg on your hometown radio station 1290 WOPP. The vote came after contentious debate over
Good morning, Beverly.
an economic development necessity or creating a wide new loophole in state ethics law. Alabama's first open
I don't forget it, Beverly. I'm going to
standing ovation as she did for
private you later on during the day.
Democratic Representative Patricia Todd of Birmingham will
You can lead me in the right direction on something, I think.
years, Todd chose not to attend the last day of the legislative session Wednesday. Authorities say a police officer fatally shot a woman driving a car that was dragging another officer. Police say 2 officers.
I think I've said good morning, Doris. No, sure.
Late Tuesday morning approached the car, at which point it took off, dragging one of the officers underneath. The second officer pulled a gun and fired at the driver, who died from her injuries. With the news flash, I'm Trey Westerberg on your hometown radio station 1290 WOPP.
Specials at the Farmers IGA.
Sugardale shank portion smoked ham, $1.19 a pound. Butterball self-basting turkey, 99 cents a pound. Boneless sirloin tip roast, $2.99 a pound. Maxwell House coffee, 30.6 ounces, $5.99. Lesueur peas, 15 ounces, 4 for $3. Austin paper towels, 8 rolls, $3.99. Pepsi, Mountain Dew, and Dr. Pepper, 12-pack cans, 3 for $10. 2 liters, 99 cents. Golden ripe bananas, 2 pounds for 88 cents.
Shop your hometown proud Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza. Savings plus service equals IGA.
Quicken Loans presents the Sports Flash, driven by Jeep on your hometown station, 1290 WOPP. College baseball, the Alabama Crimson Tide home in Tuscaloosa this weekend, hosting the Kentucky Wildcats in a 3-game series. Alabama coming up a 5-2 loss to Auburn, dropping their 7th in a row, and they're currently 1-5 in the SEC. Auburn is ranked 13th in the USA Today coaches poll.
A lot of network news right now.
Series this weekend after beating Alabama Tuesday, the Tigers improved to 21-5. It is opening day for the Atlanta Braves. They'll be hosting the Philadelphia Phillies at SunTrust Park today. Julio Teheran getting the start for Atlanta, going up against Aaron Nola. It's the earliest opening day in baseball history with all 30 teams in action. And today is round 1 of the Houston Open on the PGA Tour, final event before next week's Masters at Augusta National. Don't miss the Jeep Spring Sales event.
Want to remind you that we're on YouTube all the time in the morning time. We don't get knocked off the YouTube. WOPP Live. You need to subscribe. Don't cost nothing. Go to YouTube. Log in WOPP Live.
Just $60. And if you purchase by April 27th, you'll get a replica Troy Football Championship ring. Call 877-878-WIN or visit TroyTrojans.com/tickets.
Mahindra presents the Race Flash.
Powered by SB Nation Radio.
Testing at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Indy 500 was postponed this week due to rain and snow. Rescheduled for April 30th through May the 2nd. The IndyCar Series returns April the 7th with the Phoenix Grand Prix at the ISM Raceway. Formula One returns with the Bahrain Grand Prix on April the 8th. Force India and McLaren calling for an investigation into the United States team, the Haas Formula One team, and their relationship with Ferrari after Haas Formula One started the Australian Grand Prix on the 3rd row. NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series with the week off. Back in action April the 8th, the O'Reilly Auto Parts 500 at the Texas Motor Speedway. Xfinity Series racing April 7th at Texas. That's your Mahindra Race Flash.
Powered by SB Nation Radio.
I don't have all the answers for the whys. I mean, God is a mystery, and I don't want him to be less than a mystery.
Sometimes there are no answers for why hard things happen to us. But as Michelle Cachat shares on Focus on the Family Minute, God's ways aren't necessarily ours.
I cannot deny that the very brutal, painful parts of my story and my journey, and even my ongoing challenges, the things that I want to be healed and removed are the very things that help me to connect with people who are in their own broken places. Mm-hmm. It's been so apparent to me over the last 3 years that God has given me a wealth of opportunity to walk alongside other people in their undone and alone places, not in spite of what I've been through, but because of it.
More encouragement from Michelle at FamilyMinute.org.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Good morning, everybody. On this
good morning, Pat. Good morning, Samantha.
Day of March, and we do have a severe weather threat today. And I think that my concern is maybe just a little notch higher today than it was yesterday when I talked to you. On a 10 scale, maybe a 5, which is, significant enough. We have to take every one of these severe weather situations Seriously. So my job on this video is to give you an idea of the timeline, the severity, what to expect, when it's out of here, all of that, and I'll do that as well. Plus, we'll look ahead to a great Easter weekend forecast for here in the Gulf Coast beaches. You're going to love this forecast. And there are 2 more storm systems ahead behind this one in the next 10 days. I am so glad you're here this morning. Here we go. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. You want to? Here we go. Much to talk about this morning. Here's the setup with low pressure about 1 o'clock this afternoon north of Memphis and a couple of trailing fronts and a squall line that'll be swinging across the state of Alabama today. From the Storm Prediction Center in that yellow area, is the greatest risk, the slight risk from about the Georgia border all the way down to the Gulf Coast during the daytime hours today. More on that risk in a moment. You can see future radar as we go through late morning and into the afternoon, and by late afternoon, early evening, that's the peak time for the stronger storms right through central Alabama. Now, this is another model. This is the NAM at 4 o'clock. And don't take this literally. This is just an idea showing the squall line around Selma, and then 6 o'clock moving into central and south central Alabama at that hour with some strong cells associated with them and some possibly rotating, maybe some tornadoes. 8:30 tonight, you can see the crux of the activity starting to move into southeast Alabama by that particular hour. The National Weather Service saying tornadoes are possible, damaging winds, straight line winds 60 miles per hour or higher, and that's going to be including most of us right on through the early evening hours tonight. They've got 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. for most of us as a time window, and I think that looks pretty good as well. So be ready and have our weather app handy, because it's going to alert you instantly if there's a severe weather watch or warning for your area. I think there'll be a tornado watch certainly, and there's some warnings as well. Showers and thunderstorms today, especially by this afternoon and into the evening hours, with today's high around 78. The storms coming in during peak heating. Tonight's low 56, south winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Now tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. the front has reached Tallahassee, and it's all over for us, and things start to improve. And I think it's going to be a great Good Friday forecast with sunshine, comfortable temperatures, the start of a great Easter weekend ahead. And I think it's going to be cool on Saturday morning with the mid-40s, but just perfect during the daytime hours with mid-70s. Sunny and nice. You couldn't write a better script for this Easter weekend. Great weather on Easter Sunday after a cool start in the upper 40s for Easter sunrise services at 6:33 a.m. and the highs around 80. And I think we're still nice and warm on Monday. I think temperatures are probably in the low 80s by then. Tuesday night, here comes another significant storm system. Could this be a severe weather producer? Every storm system this time of the year is suspect, so the answer is probably, maybe. I've got a great weekend forecast. 72 Friday, 44 Saturday morning, 49 Sunday morning, but look at the afternoon highs. Mid-70s Saturday, 80 on Easter Sunday and Monday, and then showers and thunderstorms by Tuesday night as the next storm system comes into the area. Are you going to the Gulf Coast beaches? Boy, I sure have considered it. I think there could be some leftover showers and storms Friday morning, early mid-70s, then low 70s Saturday, and mid-70s on Sunday. Water temperature 71 degrees. That's cool, but boy, what a great beach forecast if you're heading down that way. Get excited. Here's the European, the blue bars at the bottom showing the storm system today. It shows a chilly morning Saturday morning. Then it shows the storm system Tuesday night into Wednesday, and another potentially significant storm system around Saturday, April 7th. This is the European showing that chilly morning on Saturday morning in the mid-40s. Then we recover nicely during the day, and I think we'll be in the upper 40s by dawn on Easter Sunday, but a nice day ahead. The warmest days will be Monday and Tuesday, and the GFS confirms that. The cool Saturday morning, the warm days Monday and Tuesday, and then another cool day around Thursday of next week with temperatures.
Good morning, Pat. Good morning, Jacob.
On that day. Our weather app is really going to come in.
I'm out of Facebook, Jill.
Active weather day with interactive radar, push notifications.
We're going to promote going into.
You'll be able to watch our live streaming when we're streaming during severe weather.
YouTube.
And a lot of you know the drill now. When we have a severe weather situation, I have a live stream up of the radar, and then I comment from time to time on what's going on. And of course, when there's warnings, I do more than comment. We stay on and broadcast to you. And that happens on your app, right there in the palm of your hand. If you have to go to your safe place, I'm there with video and audio coverage, plus across the dial on 8 radio stations as well in a live streaming situation. And when you get a live stream, you can see it on more than just your app. You can see it on YouTube at Rich Thomas Weather and on all of our websites, including RichThomasWeatherNetwork.com. All right, follow me live on the radio this morning from 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1. We'll talk more about this severe weather threat. We'll also be back tomorrow morning with
That's
another
last
video
night's
at
headline.
4:45 a.m. I'll be a tired boy, but I will be here. You can take that to the bank. Have a great day today. Stay weather aware. I'll be with you, okay? Promise.
Rich Thomas weather.
Did you know vein disease strikes 1 out of every 3 Americans each year? Don't suffer any longer. Make an appointment today to see Dr. Kenneth Todd at the Center for Vein Restoration in Dothan. Dr. Todd and his team of professionals are dedicated to relieving your leg pain and eliminating unsightly veins. We accept major insurances, including Medicare and Medicaid. Call Center for Vein Restoration.
WOBP.
1-800-FIX-LEGS or visit our website.
Hang on. Lay it on me.
Donnie Daniels and Tim Daniels, we were married 8 years today.
Donnie Day?
Donnie Daniels.
Daniels.
That's right, yes, sir. And Tim Daniels.
And Tim Daniels.
We were married 8 years today.
8 of them today, okay? Gotcha.
Yes, sir, thank you.
You're welcome, dear. I reckon you're a deer. Not too sure.
Broadcast here on WOPB, brought to you by Southern Independent Bank, Hardee's, CCB Community Bank, Dr. Kenneth Todd at the Center for Vein Restoration in Dothan, J.M. Jackson Chevrolet Buick, TNC Pharmacy, Horn Beverage Company of Troy, Young Sports, Opportunity EMS, Lee's Country Kitchen, JR's Lawnmower Shop, S&P Communication, MediaCom, Zell on Wheels, Carolina Country Stores, Mizell Memorial Hospital. Tune in to Bobcat Baseball and Softball here on WOPP, your official Bobcat Broadcast Connection.
HD Edgar Trucking, home-owned and operated, proud to be located in Opp, proud to employ hometown folks, proud to support our schools, proud to support our industries, and proud to support Focus on the Family at 6 a.m. and 12 noon on WOPP. Durwood and Martha Edgar and staff at HD Edgar Trucking ask that you consider attending a church of your choice this Sunday.
Join Focus on the Family, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. and 12 noon. Brought to you by
Farmers IGA, HD Edgar Trucking.
This is Dr. Jim Powell, Community Representative for Focus on the Family and Director of the Lucille Pierce Family Literacy Center in Opp. Remember that we have anger management, counseling, and parenting classes. We appreciate the sponsors of Focus on the Family. For more information, call 493-8888.
Here is your WeatherBug LA weather. I'm Ray Williams. Thursday morning, it's still cloudy. We have a chance of showers, possible thunderstorms. That's coming up after 1 this afternoon. High 80 with south winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. Tonight, showers, possibly a thunderstorm that's after midnight. Overnight low 59. Slight chance of showers Friday, otherwise lots of sunshine. We're shooting for a high near 75. Friday night, 47 and mostly clear. And that's the latest lower Alabama weather. Here
And the morning low, how about 62? That's what it says here. We'll go with that. The winds are from the, well, just nothing out there right now. Nothing, really. We're going to say possibility south. Does that make it possibility? Let's go with that. The official sunrise at 6:38. The official sunset at 7:03. It is presently 63 degrees here at the studios of WOPP.
DC Foundation presents Ricky Skaggs and Kentucky Thunder.
April 21st at the Covington Center Arena. Gates open at 4:30 to see local performers, and the concert begins at 6.
Tickets now on sale. $25 general admission, $35 at the gate. $75 preferred seatings. General admission and preferred seating tickets available online. lbwcc.edu. For more information, call 334-881-2248.
Good morning, Thomas Calhoun, Chrissy Ellis, Jacob King. Pat Wiggum.
LBW Community College is the place to be this summer, even if you haven't completed high school yet. Earn high school and college credits at the same time in dual enrollment classes. And with flexible scheduling options, you can still enjoy a summer vacation. Even better, career technical dual enrollment scholarships are available for high school students this summer. So why wait? Choose
Fun, fun, fun.
and get started. Registration is now underway.
Woohoo!
For more information, visit lbwcc.edu.
Lee's Country Kitchen inside Carolina Country Store, Highway 84 East. Breakfast begins at 6, lunch around 10:30. Hey, breakfast the usual way, aren't all the way hash browns. Oh, you talking about good. Lunch, 1 meat, 2 vegetables, cornbread roll, tea, salad bar, with all the fixins, and of course, a dessert of the day. Lee's Country Kitchen, Highway 84 East.
Now you can fly anywhere in the world and
Got Doug Schofield today.
prices on your airline tickets.
Oh,
Book a
Doug.
flight today to London,
Talk about his book.
Madrid, or anywhere else you want to go, and pay a lot less guaranteed.
Mr. Willis tomorrow.
International Travel Department right now at low cost
The
airlines.
Trialmaster's got a state award. Be awarded to him Tuesday.
800-958-5306.
Meanwhile, have some politicians in town.
958-5306.
If you're very smart, because most of the members will be there for that.
Mr. Hot Dog Eating Contest contestant, what does it take to eat 2 dozen hot dogs?
Opening the bathrooms
Determination.
down there that they were having built.
No, this is a state award.
No.
A state award.
Desserts, 9 pounds of antacids,
Oh.
and 7 hours of routine angioplasty.
I know they were building some bathrooms down there. I don't wonder if they ever got those finished.
I'm not sure about that part.
He could probably tell you.
Distributed by Horn Beverage Company, Donna Horn, Sam Zipper, and Jim Booty Bruce. 911 will not dispatch us. Be sure to call direct 493-0911. Working today, working tomorrow, and working in the future. Opportunity EMS, offering limited
Sound like a good award.
transportation, providing transportation for doctors, dialysis, rehab.
I'll call Barry Moore, make sure he knows about it. Be a good time. And also be a good time to have him on air. Get him here for 9:05 and go out there too.
0911. And Louisville, 881-0911. Florella, 858-2503 or 858-3911. Oldest advanced life support ambulance service in Covington County. Opportunity
Ivy wanted to appoint a contact in Covington County that would hand out yard signs and stuff like that. And hold them until somebody, Monroe Sasser and his wife agreed to it.
Ward's Daily Almanac, I'm W.B. Ward. Today is Thursday, March 29th, and today we watched the historic
That's how
match.
people don't know, but
Ward's
Drew
Daily Almanac.
Rivera, after he retired, he got in with Fob that way. He was born in contact in Covington County. And all them judges, nominations and all,
Ancient Greek philosophers and arguably
every one
the
of them
greatest
was
icons of
represented.
ancient thought. Charles River Editors presents Plato and Aristotle, the lives and legacies of the master and pupil, now in audiobook
It
form.
becomes very important input to the
Plato
government.
and Aristotle, the lives and
I
legacies
understand
of the
that.
master
You need
and
somebody that knows the
pupil.
area.
Charles River Editors today from audible.com, Amazon, or iTunes.
It was my brainstorm.
Information at WBWard.com.
I called Brett. Brett said that was excellent.
Among those born today are 10th
Both
President
of them know
John
how to talk to
Tyler.
him.
Other birthdays today include Sam
We need
Walsh,
him, but
Pearl Bailey, Walt Frazier, and Elle McPherson. We got our first national highway on this date in 1806. Today
We
was
sold
when our
Tommy
National
Meredith.
Treasury provided funding for the Cumberland Road, a highway
Carolina
that
Carport.
stretched from Maryland to Illinois.
Oh, I like them.
This was a day people waited for 8 years to see. 2 months after the signing of the Vietnam Peace Treaty, the last U.S. troops left South Vietnam.
I like Byron. He's going through so much. It's worked on him, baby.
North Vietnam.
It has worked on him.
Close enough to Mercury to snap a few pictures. Today in 1974, the unmanned spacecraft sent
He's a
back
good
the
guy.
very first pictures ever taken of our solar system's closest resident to the sun. WrestleMania 3 was held on this date in 1987. This event drew the largest crowd.
Are they brothers or are they cousins?
They're brothers.
1,000 people crammed inside the Pontiac.
They're about like me and Ray, 100% different.
The Giant.
Yeah, that's a lot of
That's a look at Thursday, March 29th. To find out what happened on this or any other day of the year, just visit my website at wbward.com. That address again is wbward.com.
Return to sender. Return to sender. I gave a letter to the postman. He put it
You're not going to get much of it.
bright and early next morning. He brought my letter back. She wrote upon it. Return to sender.
Authorities say a police officer fatally shot a woman driving a car that was dragging another officer. With the news flash, I'm Trey Westerberg on your hometown radio station.
I didn't have that story.
WOPP.
Had it
Police say
yesterday.
two officers
Yeah.
responding to a stolen vehicle call late Tuesday morning approached the car.
WOPP.
Took off, dragging one of the officers.
Good morning.
underneath. The second officer pulled a gun and
Yes,
shot
ma'am.
the driver who died from her injuries. A divided
Yes, ma'am.
The Senate has voted to exempt economic.
You have a good day, ma'am.
State law that governs
Bye-bye.
The vote came after contentious debate over
That's the only reason I answered. I
whether
figured,
economic
Kurt.
development necessity or creating a wide new loophole in state ethics law. Alabama's first openly gay legislator received a standing ovation as she bid farewell to the House of Representatives. Democratic Representative Patricia Todd of Birmingham will not seek re-election after serving 12 years. Todd chose not to attend the last day of the legislative session Wednesday. With the news flash, I'm Trey Westerberg on your hometown radio station 1290 WOPP.
CCB time is 6:31. Time for you to drop by CCB here in Op, meet our local staff, talk over our local community activities, talk over your banking needs. Member FDIC. Good morning. I'm Robert Booth.
I'm Jay Michael.
For Dateline Action News, brought to you by Harper Appliances, TNC Pharmacy, Southern Independent Bank, the Farmers IGA, Power South, JR's Lawnmower Shop, the Woodmore, and Mizell Memorial Hospital.
Well, the Alabama lawmakers are stretching out the legislative session as tensions and disagreements slowed what they hoped would be their final meeting day. Lawmakers had hoped to adjourn the session yesterday. By late evening, they had not gotten final approval on a number of bills. Legislators will return to the Alabama State House this morning. Senate President Pro Tem Dale Marsh said lawmakers want to make sure that they get it right. The state's education budget and ethics law exemption and racial profiling legislation are among the bills awaiting votes. The day was peppered with frustrations between the House and the Senate as each chamber criticized the other. Senator Arthur Orr said he had run out of patience with the House of Representatives and their lack of progress on lots of bills.
According to the Ashford Police Department, one person was killed after a morning wreck in Ashford. Police received a call at 6:57 a.m. Wednesday of the accident involving two Ford pickup trucks at the intersection of Rocky Creek Road and Highway 84 East. The red truck was headed north at the intersection when it pulled out in front of the white truck on the highway headed east. The white truck struck the red truck's driver's side, killing the red truck's driver. The driver of the white truck was taken to the area hospital. 72-year-old John Wayne Pate from Ashford was killed in the accident, according to the Houston County Coroner Robert Byrd. Traffic at the intersection of Rocky Creek Road and Highway 84 was temporarily shut down one lane for quite some time. Of course, all that is over with, and the investigation continues.
The Alabama House of Representatives did not vote Wednesday on legislation to track race data in traffic stops, further stalling a bill that is the session's top priority for African-American lawmakers. Lawmakers anticipated Wednesday as they last legislative day, the crucial bills, including the education budget, did not pass. Asked if the racial profiling bill would be debated on Thursday, House Speaker Mac McCutcheon said it is not on the schedule and he is prioritizing Senate messages first. Democratic Representative Marika Coleman, who has been handling the measure in the House, said she would like to vote on the bill Thursday. Tensions over the bill punctuated the legislative session's closing days. It stalled in the House after passing the Senate on a 27-0 vote.
Authorities say an Alabama high school teacher was jailed for being drunk in class. Limestone County Sheriff Office spokesperson Stephanie Young tells the news outlets that 40-year-old May Gladys Edwards was arrested Tuesday and charged with public intoxication, illegal possession of prohibited liquors after students at the Tanner High School reported she was acting weird. Young said a liquor bottle was found near the Family and Consumer Science teacher's desk. Limestone County School Superintendent Tom Siss says Edwards has been placed on paid leave pending investigation, and he'll recommend how the school board should handle the question of her employment. Edwards was held on a $1,000 bond and could not be released until she was sober. She was listed as still on the inmate list late yesterday.
You reckon she must really be ready for spring break if they hadn't already had it.
A little early. But you know, she's got to go to, you know, she'll have to go and get some help. There's no doubt. And she won't be back there as a teacher. We know that, but
we'll see.
We hope she don't lose her teachers. If she gets right, you know, we hope that she can get rebound. But being drunk in class, that's terrible. That's terrible, man.
A Florida teenager is accused of threatening a school shooting in Alabama. Fort Payne Police Chief Randy Bynum said that 19-year-old Anthony Kessler made the threat against Fort Payne High School on March the 5th. The FBI and the Lee County, Florida Sheriff's Office announced Kessler was arrested on Tuesday at a restaurant in Fort Myers. Records say the Lehigh Acres man is jailed in Lee County on a warrant from DeKalb County, Alabama, charging him with making a threat against a school. He was arrested as an out-of-state fugitive from justice. It is unclear if he has a lawyer. Authorities have not released information about the motive for the threat. Lehigh Acres, Florida is more than 700 miles from Fort Payne, Alabama.
Well, this is a story you kind of expect for the AEA, but the young man's a little bit older than most of the kids that you expect this from. A man who taunted deputies on his four-wheeler with a beer in a hand is now in custody. On Saturday evening, deputies attempted a traffic stop on 3 four-wheelers after driving on a county-maintained road. 2 of the four-wheelers stopped on Wildflower Street. A third fled from the stop. A white male driving the third four-wheeler later returned to the traffic stop and began taunting the deputy and driving in circles in the middle of the road, shouting, "Come and get me!" Shortly after, additional deputies arrived in the area. When deputies turned down Margaret Boulevard, the four-wheeler accelerated rapidly towards the front of the patrol and swerved around it. The suspect was seen holding a beer can in his left hand and yelling as he went by. The suspect then accelerated rapidly southbound on Watson Road, then turned onto Goneva Lane. Contact was later made at a residence where the four-wheeler was observed. Witnesses identified the male as Aaron Keith Clark, age 24, of Defuniak Springs. Deputies went out to Clark's home residence on County Road 192. He was taken into custody, needless to say.
Here's your sign.
Woo! 24 years old, so it wasn't one of the kids. A little bit older than the kids, but you kind of expect something like that from the kids. Hopefully they stay out. Almost 500 have been arrested in all the Panhandle area.
Wow.
A lot of it's minor. I mean, most of it's minor possession.
Yeah.
So, not too bad, but wow, kids learn.
That's just the ones arrested. Caught.
Yeah. No doubt about it. Check your time. It is now 6:39.
1106 for Harper Appliances
Yeah.
for warranty work. And most commercial
Haley's down there and said a friend of hers got arrested. One of her friends, and she hadn't been drinking. Her friend had spilt beer on her.
1106 air conditioning and heat pump repair at Harper Appliances. We don't
Well,
just repair,
hey,
fix it.
you're guilty sometime by association.
Harper Appliances, phone 504-1106.
Do you hate going to the pharmacy? Does your pharmacy have you at the corner of frustrated and fed up? And get out of line.
Okay, let's see. Who all? Good morning, Pat. Good morning, Jacob. Good morning, Kissy. Good morning, Thomas. Good morning, Derek. Steve, good morning. Matt Donaldson, Bethany. Good morning. Kendall, good morning. Christy, good morning. Kulinda, McCuz. Good morning. Natalie, good morning. Hank, good morning. Gidget, good morning. Chad, good morning. All of you, good morning. Want to remind you that YouTube is where you'll find us all the time, because I'm sure I'll get kicked off again with the communists on Facebook, and so be aware. YouTube, go to Google up YouTube, or how you normally go to YouTube, and then put in WOPP Live, and you will see if we're live. It'll have it's pretty obvious. It's very blinky and all that kind of stuff when we are live. And then when we're not, it's recorded. It has the date on it. It has WOPP Live most of the time. Date. There is one like last Monday we put after the rodeo or something like that, after Rattlesnake Rodeo. But normally it's going to be headline WOPP Live. So you have to know the day you want to watch somebody. Like today we got Mr. Willis. The best thing about YouTube, you don't have to watch all the crap earlier. You can just go where you want to and pick up. Facebook is not that easy. So we'll be doing everything soon, nothing but YouTube, because I can't stay out of Facebook. I think Facebook will be our remote type. I thought I'll come up on a rec or something like that, because YouTube needs wireless. Barely to look good needs wireless. To be honest, I can get away with Facebook, just regular phone service. So anyway, I think you'll see a lot of reports from Facebook if I can stay out of jail. But our regular program, morning show, will be on YouTube. So YouTube, WOPP Live, get used to that, please. We pass it over to Facebook so you can just click on it. And if you click on it, do all it tells you to do. And you got to have a certain type of speed, blah, blah, blah. It'll tell you all that kind of stuff. But once you get it going, it's real simple, because I can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Right? Right.
Boneless sirloin tip roast, $2.99 a pound. Bluebell ice cream, half gallon, 2 for $10.
Time to get some coffee.
48 ounces, 2 for $5. Duncan Hines cake mixes, 15 ounces, 99 cents. Golden Ripe bananas, 2 pounds for 88 cents.
Shop your hometown proud Farmers IGA in the Lamar Plaza. Savings plus service equals IGA.
Want tea, Dad? When Sally was little, she liked to host tea parties. She enjoyed making everyone feel welcome. Today, Sally's still taking care of folks. She's a customer service representative at your local electric system.
Your Touchstone Energy partner, may I help you?
Our customer service representatives, like Sally, are local, and that makes them committed to providing you with quality customer service.
Thank you for calling.
Covington Electric Co-op, your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
The Frank Jackson Trailmasters have been selected for an Alabama State Parks Eagle Award. This award is presented to people and organizations who have made an outstanding contribution to the Alabama State Parks. This will be awarded at their regular meeting Tuesday, 10 a.m. at Lake Frank Jackson Park. The public's invited to attend. On Tuesday evening at 9:09, the Opp Police Department officers arrested a 33-year-old female resident of Florella on Jeffcoat Avenue for public intoxication. 11:09 Tuesday, officers responded to a domestic situation at a residence located at 200 block of West Gunter Avenue. Investigation by the officers resulted in the arrest 28-year-old male resident of Opp for domestic violence third degree. The Opp Police Department made an arrest for theft of property first degree. The Opp Police Department reporting 6 in their jail. Andalusia Police Department made an arrest overnight for a warrant. The Andalusia Police Department reporting 4 in their jail. Covington County Sheriff Department booked in 10. 2 for attempted murder, robbery first degree, shooting into an occupied vehicle. 1 for driving under the influence and pistol without a permit. One for failure to appear, 2 counts. 1 holding for another agency. 1 possession of controlled substance, drug paraphernalia, and bondsman off bond. 1 theft of property first degree. 1 failure to appear. 2 for possession of controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia. 13 released, 211 in the Covington County Jail.
The city of Wopp is closed Friday for Good Friday Easter holiday. Friday's garbage will be picked up on Monday and will be 1 day behind until Friday, April the 6th. Pickup starts around 4 a.m., so please have your garbage out the night before your scheduled pickup.
In observance of Good Friday, all City of Andalusia's offices will be closed. The Public Works Department will pick up Friday's route on Monday. Please remember to place all recycled trash and garbage by the curb prior to 6 a.m. on the day of your pickup.
This Friday is Good Friday Fun Day at Doc's Country Store. Free pictures with Easter Bunny at 4 p.m., games for the kids 4 p.m., drawing for the Easter basket at 5 p.m., Easter egg hunt at 5:30. WOBB will broadcast live 4 o'clock until 6 p.m. Beginning at 6 p.m., we'll have local talent. So come out for good family fun at Doc's Country Store.
This year, anyone in Andalusia, Strawn, or Opp area can pay to have their yards egged the Saturday before Easter. Egg My Yard is an event that the company Performance Center competition team is putting on to raise money for their trips to regional and national competitions. The eggs are plastic with candy inside and will include a note from the Easter Bunny himself. It's either $25 for 50 eggs or $50 for 100 eggs. For anyone who would like their yard egged, please contact any company competition team member or email Shelley Barbara Wagner at shelleybwagner@yahoo.com.
Northern Heights Baptist Church Easter sunrise services will be Sunday morning. Sunrise service at 6 a.m. Fellowship breakfast at 7 a.m. Easter service at 8 a.m. No evening services. Everyone is welcome. Westview Assembly of God will present their Easter cantata Sunday, 11 a.m. Please come and help us celebrate the resurrection of our Savior Jesus Christ. The church is located at 106 Grover Street. Please call for more information, or also we offer pickup services, 493-6853 or 343-1546.
You are invited to the Easter services at Sweetwater Baptist Church. Sunrise services begin at 6:30 a.m. Breakfast will be served. Special times, Sunday school at 8 a.m. Worship services at 9 a.m. Pastor Allen Dees. Sweetwater Baptist Church, located near Fleeta School.
He's risen. Celebrate Easter Sunday. Join us at Westview Baptist Church, Easter Sunday. Sunday school at 9. Worship service at 10:30. 1404 Main Street, Westview Baptist Church. You're welcome to attend with us.
The Covington County Education Retirees Association will meet at 11 a.m. on Wednesday, April the 4th at Pleasant Home School. Greg White and the Covington County Commission will present updates and report on the state of the county. Refreshments will be provided.
The Opp Elementary School is selling snap-up cell phone pocket stands for $5 each. These attach to the back of your cell phone to hold money, credit cards, and can be used as a stand. They may be purchased at the Opp Elementary School office. The Opp City Schools Foundation scholarships are now available. The deadline to turn them in is April the 6th. For more information or questions, you may see Ms. Mills at Opp High School or call 493-4561.
The Andalusia Junior Women's Club proudly introduces the Three Notch Market Talent Show. It will be held Saturday, April the 7th, 2018 from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. at Springdale Estate. Children and adults are welcome. Cash prizes, winners announced at 2 p.m. Please contact Three Notch Market Talent Show at yahoo.com to register or for further questions. All participants responsible for $20 non-refundable registration fee.
Come out to Enterprise First United Methodist Church on Friday, April 13th at 6 p.m. and see local bakers compete to win in the Women Who Care second annual Cupcake Wars competition. The event is free to the public, so come and see that Friday the 13th doesn't always have to be scary. Sometimes it's really sweet.
LBWCC Foundation presents Ricky Skaggs and Kentucky Thunder.
April 21st at the Covington Center Arena. Gates open at 4:30 with the local performers, and the concert begins at 6.
Tickets now on sale. $25 general admission, $35 at the gate, $75 preferred seating. General admission and preferred seating tickets available online. lbwcc.edu. For more information, call 334-881-2248.
JR's Lawnmower Shop, Opp, Alabama. Folks, the weather's warming up, and hey, we carry a wide selection of what it takes to cut that grass growing out in your yard, and that's lawnmowers. We are your power source for Husqvarna, Grasshopper. So if you're thinking about a new lawnmower, you need to come see us at JR's Lawnmower Shop. We will not be undersold when it comes to purchasing a lawnmower. Remember, we have pickup and delivery available in the city limits of Opp at no charge. And hey, we got ladies in the office that can get you financed. And yes, we do take trade-ins when it comes to trade-ins. So folks, when you think in power equipment, think of JR's Lawnmower Shop, Opp, Alabama. We are a Yeti dealer and also a Big Green Egg dealer. Don't forget our Caliber trailers. We carry a large selection of those too. JR's Lawnmower Shop, Opp, Alabama.
Life's about cycles. Most of us were fortunate enough to have people that took extremely good care of us from the time we were born. As the cycle comes around, it's our turn to do the taking care of. Our elders live their lives with independence and class, and the Woodmore wants them to be able to continue their lives as close to normal as possible. But when assistance is needed, the staff is there. Doctor appointments, planning activities, or just being there, all you have to do is ask. So go by for a visit on 331 North, or give the Woodmore a call at 493-2721.
The 2018 Babe Ruth 15 and Under Southwest Regional Tournament will be held by the Covington County Recreational Board at Strong High School baseball field. At least 8 to 10 teams will show up. Teams will include from Alabama, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and 2 teams from Texas. Dwight Michael will be the tournament director. The tournament is set to begin July the 19th. College baseball, LBW will host Wallace-Dothan doubleheader at 1 p.m. Troy will host Georgia State at 6 p.m. Friday, Troy will host Georgia State at 6 p.m. Saturday, LBW will be at Wallace-Dothan doubleheader 1 p.m. Troy will host Georgia State at 1 p.m. Covington Electric Relay for Life team will be hosting their second annual Fishing for a Cured Bass tournament on Saturday at Cypress Landing RV Park on Gant Lake. The cost is $100 per team, with a 5-fish limit and a 12-inch minimum per fish. Prize money, $900 first place, $400 second place, $200 third place. To register, go online, Covington Co-op, click on Relay for Life. From the Bobcat Booster Club, the banquet tickets are printed. We will be distributing tickets and lists to our sellers. This year's Bobcat Booster banquet is set for Monday, April the 2nd, 7 p.m., Opp Middle School Multipurpose Room. Hunt for Sight with Lions, in partnership with the NWTL, National Wild Turkey Federation. The Dothan Elks Lodge, 3041 Ross Clark Circle in Dothan. $200 entry fee. 1 to 4 person team. 4 tickets for hunters to attend award ceremony. Hunt Friday and Saturday, first, second, and third prizes, April the 6th and 7th. Proceeds go to help dealing with low vision and kids battling cancer. For details, call Kevin Crew, 685-7216. The Opp Police Department hopes to help women become more familiar with firearms and safety laws through a free firearms class. The class, which will be offered on April the 12th, will be for women only. The class will include firearms safety, firearms manipulations, reloading, stance, malfunction clearing, natural point of aim, and use of force. We'll also review Alabama self-defense laws. All students will attend a classroom portion before moving out on the range and must sign a liability waiver form prior to range evaluation. To find out more information about the class and to sign up, contact Regina Thompson at 493-4511. That's Dateline Action News, Ops only locally owned and operated news service. Hear it first on WOPP and repeat it later across town.
Hometown shopping just made
Here's your WeatherBug LA weather. I'm Ray Williams. Thursday morning, it's still cloudy. We have a chance of showers, possible thunderstorms. That's coming up after 1 this afternoon. High 80 with south winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. Tonight, showers, possibly a thunderstorm that's after midnight. Overnight low 59. Slight chance of showers Friday, otherwise lots of sunshine. We're shooting for a high near 75. Friday night, 47 and mostly clear. And that's the latest lower Alabama weather here on WOPP.
Alabama Memorial Hospital Senior Behavioral Care Unit is designed to address the needs of patients who are 55 years of age or older who are experiencing emotional illness. If you or your loved ones are experiencing symptoms of difficulty sleeping, poor appetite, or forgetfulness, we are here to help. We want seniors and their families to understand what is happening and to provide help in a supportive environment. Our goal is to return everyone involved to a normal life as soon as possible. For further information on this unit, call 493-9134. Mount Memorial Hospital.
He don't tell me.
Making a difference.
The morning low, how about 62? The winds, well, they are from the south, what little bit there is. The official sunrise, 6:38. The official sunset at 7:03. The high for today should be about 79 degrees. Nearly the same as yesterday. And dropping back to about 58 tonight. So, anyway, a little bit cooler for the night. We'll take that. Presently, 63 degrees. Here at the studios of WOPP.
My name is Elmara, and I'm a student at WS Harvard. My school is celebrating Alabama's bicentennial. Did you know Ferrella hosts the world's oldest continuous Masonic Day celebration? I am Jeremiah, and I'm Alabama proud.
This is Brother Gary Miller, and I want to invite you to join us in prayer every Thursday at 12 noon on the steps of the Opp City Hall. We will gather for 5 minutes of prayer as we pray for our city. It'll start when the clock at the First Baptist Church finishes its 12 strikes to mark 12 noon. Somebody will then open in prayer while everybody else will have...
Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Chad. Good morning, Gidget.
Wherever you are at 12 noon, would you just pause and join this prayer chain? We hope to see you on the steps or be with us in our joint prayer at noon every Thursday.
LBWCC Foundation presents Ricky Skaggs and Kentucky Thunder.
April 21st at the Country Club Center Arena. Gates open at 4:30 with local performers, and the concert begins at 6.
Tickets now on sale. $25 general admission, $35 at the gate, $75 preferred CDs. General admission and preferred CD tickets available online. LBWCC.edu. For more information, call 334-881-2248.
Now you can fly anywhere in the world and pay discount prices on your airline tickets. Book a flight today to London, Paris, Madrid, or anywhere else you want to go. And pay a lot less guaranteed. Call the International Travel Department right now at Low Cost Airlines.
800-958-5306. 800-958-5306. That's 800-958-5306.
Young's Force and C&D Force have combined to become a bigger and better force to serve up. And we're keeping the oldest name, Young's Force. It's not too early to think about Easter, Secretary Day, and Mother's Day. We've got it all for you at Young's Force. Phone 493-4566. Drop in Young's Force. See what we have. You'll be surprised at the new selections that you'll find. We're at Young's Force.
JR's Lawnmower Shop, Opp, Alabama. Folks, the weather's warming up, and hey, we carry a wide selection of what it takes to cut that grass growing out in your yard, and that's lawnmowers. We are your power source for Husqvarna, Grasshopper. So if you're thinking about a new lawnmower, you need to come see us at JR's Lawnmower Shop. We will not be undersold when it comes to purchasing a lawnmower. Remember, we got pickup and delivery available in the city limits of Opp at no charge. And hey, we got ladies in the office that can get you finance. And yes, we do take trade-ins when it comes to trade-ins.
Well, I told you that WSDL was good. I didn't realize they were even in this tournament. Given what I saw, they won it.
They're still undefeated for the season.
JR's Lawnmower Shop, Opp, Alabama.
Trip and I talked about it a little bit.
News that this hour.
Yep, they're pretty tough. They're pretty tough.
I'm Rich Thomas. It could be another sign of progress in efforts to defuse the North Korea nuclear crisis. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un to meet with South Korean President Moon Jae-in in the border village on April 27th. The Veterans Affairs chief is out.
The president fired David Shulkin and nominated his personal White House physician, Dr. Ronnie Jackson, to be the next VA secretary. After first making the announcement on Twitter, the president said in a statement that he appreciated Shulkin's work and is grateful for his service. Mr. Trump praised Jackson as someone
he was the last holdover of
the
Obama.
tremendous sacrifice our veterans make.
White House correspondent Greg Clugston. Nobel Peace Prize winner Malala Yousafzai has returned to Pakistan for the first time since being shot by the Taliban for her advocacy of the education of girls.
Today, she met the Pakistani Prime Minister. She gave a speech from his office that was broadcast on state TV. Quite an emotional speech. She broke down in tears at times when she described how her home region, the Swat Valley in the north of Pakistan, was taken over by militant groups. And she said that it had been her dream to step foot in Pakistan once again over the past 5.5 years that she's spent.
I'm going to view this like
Saban. Sacramento.
He's been in office a little over a year now. He's changed out. Got like Saban does coaches.
Demonstrators
all you're going to do is get stronger, aren't you? Get new ideas.
I think get a little more support. People that are won't try to secretly undermine what you're doing.
Security will be tight later today.
Well, Saban, he don't ever. Boy, got 6 new coaches.
On Wall Street this morning, stock futures are
I mean, you don't slow down one bit.
NASDAQ futures ahead 41. More of these stories at townhall.com.
What Saban likes about it, new ideas.
With SRN Sports, I'm Ron DeRockstra. The Reds push back their season opener against
But I bet I know which idea they go by.
Forecast all day today. They'll open on Friday afternoon instead, taking it.
Good morning, Judy.
Was scheduled a day off for both teams. Pitching matchups.
You ain't got no ball games to go and holler at.
Scherzer facing Homer Bailey. Clayton Kershaw will make his franchise record.
Just stand in front of the mirror and holler.
They start for the LA Dodgers, who are aiming for a second straight World Series.
Practice, warm up.
The same roster as last year. Kershaw takes the mound today against
You'll be ready for Monday then.
The Giants. Ty Block, whose only opening day starts have been in the minors. Block drew the assignment because of injuries to Madison Bumgarner and Jeff Samarzda. Royals catcher Salvador Perez will miss up to 6 weeks after breaking the MCL.
She probably likes that idea.
He's a 5-time All-Star. This is SRN Sports.
LBWCC Foundation presents Ricky Skaggs and Kentucky Thunder.
April 21st at the Pleasant County Center Arena. Gates open at 4:30 to see local performers, and the concert begins at 6.
Tickets now on sale. $25 general admission, $35 at the gate, $75 preferred seating. General admission and preferred seating tickets available online. LBWCC.edu. For more information, call 334-881-2248.
Today we salute you, Mr. Really Big Golf Club Maker. You gave
The
golfers
preferred
what they really
seating,
need. A sweet spot
you know,
the
my
size of
mind
a compact
rambles.
Sweet like candy. Thanks to you,
If we
we're no
valued
longer
our
slicing
preferred
balls
seating,
200
like
yards into the woods.
from the
We're slicing
states to
it
the
300
fence,
yards into the woods.
let radio stations give them away at a $50 value. We have to give away as many tickets. You get the same advertising.
Distributed by Horn Beverage Company, Donna Horn, Sam Zipper, and
Just think
Jim
about it.
Woody
Just think
Brooks.
about
Young's Force and C&B Force have combined to become a bigger.
Of course, there again, Brett says we gave 1,054 tickets to redeem and free.
It's not too early to think about Easter, Secretary Day.
They brought people, spent money,
We've got it all for you.
saved us money, made us money.
Call 493-4566.
He said free tickets are worth it.
I just don't think that the
You'll be surprised at the new selection that
you're still not going to stop the family folks from getting back in there.
Oh, the workers? I think they deserve it. I think they deserve it. That caused problems Saturday night. But we'll correct that one.
Grasshopper.
The cops
So
got
if you think
confused.
about a new lawnmower, you need to come see us at JR's Lawnmower Shop. We will not be undersold when it comes to purchasing a lawnmower. Remember, we have pickup and delivery available in the city limits of Ops at no charge.
But they should have known,
We
too.
got ladies in the
Some of
office
the same ones been doing it.
and yes, we
Like
do
Corey
do
should have known it.
trade-ins when it comes to trading.
He's going by what he told.
When you think in power equipment, think of JR's Lawnmower Shop off Alabama. We are a Yeti dealer and also a Big Green Egg dealer. Don't forget our caliber turners. We carry a large selection of those too. JR's Lawnmower Shop off Alabama.
Caroline's Country Stores, Highway 84 East, Highway 134 at the
We're going to
Caroline,
continue having
and
them cops
Antioch.
and
Open
paying
6
them
a.m. to 7
and
p.m.
feeding them.
Monday through
They'll have to go
Saturday,
to a
until
mandatory
6
meeting
on
on
Sunday.
radio.
Off-road diesel.
Learn how to be
Eat Runs
nice.
at 134 in Antioch, Copper Kittle at County Line, Hunt's Pizzas at County Line.
Number one complaint.
134, and Lee's Cafe and U-Hauls at Carolina Country Store, Highway 84 East.
And by all means, in Warrenville, get a few
Case
of them.
Caroline's Country Store.
The lifetime engine warranty sure does cover a lot. Sure does. Engine what?
And the ones you thought would be the bad ones wasn't. The new young cops, they're just nice. Had nothing but compliments about them.
Yes.
Find new roads to JM
Is that because it just got out of Academy?
Every new or used vehicle comes standard with a lifetime engine warranty at no
Done.
extra cost. Stop by today.
I just
and
wonder
find
if
the
things like that.
The JM Jackson way.
Are the old ones set in their ways? Want to do it their way and hell you?
I don't know.
I'm set in my ways. I know that. That's my negative. I know that.
Mr. Really Big Golf Club Maker. You gave golfers what we really need. A sweet spot that's
Hey, once I got out there,
We're no longer slicing the ball 200 yards into the woods.
it changes the attitude.
300 yards into the woods. So crack open a nice cold Bud Light on Titan of the Titanium.
I will say this, Mr. Hammer. You pat him on the shoulder and said, whatever money it takes, let's get it done.
Sam Zipper and Jim Booty
We're coming.
There are so many reasons to attend LBW Community College this summer.
Still, I ain't gonna have, I'm not gonna overpay for it no matter what.
And current students can get ahead and graduate faster. Full term and mini term sessions provide flexible scheduling options, so you can still pack in a summer
But I am
vacation.
gonna raise off
Grant
25
funds
hours.
are now available year-round too
See if that
to
gets
help
it done.
finance your educational goals. Summer registration is now underway, and
It's
classes
twice what it's
begin
worth.
May 30th. For more information, visit www.lbwcc.edu.
Here is your
But it
LA
is worth
weather.
more
I'm
to
Ray
me.
Williams. Thursday morning, it's
Or
still
this,
cloudy.
or
We
the
have a
whole
chance of showers,
situation.
possible thunderstorms. That's coming up after 1 this afternoon. High 80 with south winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. Tonight, showers, possibly a thunderstorm that's after midnight. Overnight low 59. Slight chance of showers Friday.
So we'll see.
Lots of sunshine. We're shooting for a high near 75. Friday night.
Might start it back up with this
57
weekend with
mostly
Ted.
clear.
How
And
much
that's
with
the
it?
latest lower Alabama weather.
Oh, goodness gracious. 62 is our low this morning. That's not bad at all. That's not cold at all.
What is it in here?
You don't tell me. It said 70, but I know that's lying.
Well, it's cold in here to me.
It's not 70. I think I got to reset that. I noticed the other day it wasn't accurate in here. But it's accurate outside. 64. How about that? Winds are from the south, a little bit. The official sunrise at 6:38. The official sunset at 7:03. Got rain coming in.
Rain coming.
And gone for Easter.
Yeah. I think it's just today, tonight, and
Clearing up.
maybe tomorrow morning a little bit.
And be ready for a good Easter Friday.
Yeah.
Good Friday. And we'll be out at docks. The event starts at 4, and I think the hunt's at 5:30. Or it don't take long for them to get them eggs, I tell you, man.
Oh, man, they go after them.
I bet in 15 minutes they're all gone. Picked up. Amazing. But it's like putting a harvester out there. Just clean them up. And there's going to be prize eggs and all that. And we've added some prizes that we gave to the event. Several merchants I know gave. We'll try to find out who all gave things. We gave, we decided to get that we have one cup left, a coffee cup with a character on it. I think that'll be a cute one for a gift.
Well, I don't know how much a kid would use that, but it'll be nice.
They'd like to look at it.
They can still drink out of it.
They could, but they like the characters on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was cool, so they gave them that.
Yeah, hey, today start the WWE giveaway.
Anytime this morning while we're live, we asked the question.
ready.
Hope you know the history of WWE.
I don't have a clue of WWE.
I didn't either.
The Tripster helped you with this, didn't he?
No.
Oh, he did?
Our secretary did.
Oh, okay. So she looked on Google.
Yeah. I think she's one of them that says in the closet going there. You know, we found out.
Oh yeah. Really a WWE fan.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she probably body slams the pillows and all while she was watching it on TV.
Because we got a lot of those now. We found out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's more wrestling fans out there than they will admit. That I have learned.
Well, and I'm glad there are a lot of wrestling fans. I'm still just kind of like a fan of like you and Trippy.
Oh, the old stuff.
The old stuff. You know.
Well, I actually got to know the guys, and I worked with them at WTVY, and then they helped me in my first year opening here at the radio station.
Well, and of course, wrestlers today are, twice as athletic and
twice as big,
and
muscle.
You know, but I don't know. There's just something about the guys of old.
Yeah.
That that's what I grew up with. So I guess that's. And I watched it on TV.
Yeah.
Out of Channel 4. Thank you for doing that, Robert.
Yeah, it was good. We need to get our old buddy Charlie Platt to talk about it one morning.
Yeah, that would be good.
I had him on many years ago about
it. I don't know that I ever. I think I went to one match in the Armory here at Opp.
I went to more than one. My dad loved it.
I only went to one that I can remember.
Yeah. The one person I remember at every wrestling match I went to, and I know she's got relatives living right here, and she's one of the best cooks in Opp, Miss Sadie Stewart. She loved her wrestling, baby.
Well, I mean,
she got into it.
Yeah, they had their favorites, and they loved to watch it.
I remember watching her as much as I did the wrestlers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was amazing. Got an amazing guy this morning as a guest, Doug Schofield.
Yeah, Doug's been posting some things on Facebook. I hope that comes about.
He's got the long-anticipated cookbook, Old Family Secrets, is at the printer. Sent it the other day. Contains 120 recipes, 23 of them converted for home use from the original formula book created by Zeb's Cake House in Opp. It should be back from the printers and available for purchase before the end of April. Price is $10 plus $4 shipping, and he's had a bunch of folks request.
Yeah, I think there'll be a lot of people want that cookbook.
Doug, just a thought. You could probably, because the Chamber does it. Chamber would be glad to sell your book. I'm sure they sell a lot of books there that's connected with Opp.
Yeah,
they'll be glad to do it.
I'm sure they would. Yeah.
So look at that.
Because most of these recipes came from Opp.
Yeah, and also I bet you the Opp Donut Shop would be glad to do it.
They would take a few books in there.
I bet they would.
Yeah.
But I found out this now. He said converted for home. Recipes are amazing. Double don't mean you can cut it in half and it tastes the same. Or you got a gallon, you want to make a quart. You're going to cut it in fours and make it not necessarily going to taste the same. I found that out. I don't know why. There's something about it.
Huh.
Cooks will tell you that at school when they have to make the mass.
Yeah.
And then want to make it at home.
I didn't know that.
There's some difference there. Don't know what it is now. Heat? Would that be part of it? I don't know. Some of the ladies out there can tell us. I know that, I'm sure. So I wonder how he converted, plus added percentages or something. I'm sure he figured it out. Because old Doug, when he gets on a project, he's got plenty of time to do it.
Yeah, he does. And he's a pretty thorough person.
I'm sure he doesn't. He doesn't want any credit for this. Because he's a good guy. He has 2-3 times I was in the Dothan area, a ball game. He would meet me and give me $100 bill to give Lily.
Wasn't that nice?
And he sent several times in the mail too.
Yeah.
That he really keeps up with Lily. So he's still very connected out, even though he lives in the Dothan area. But Doug, we're going to enjoy having you this morning. And then I got my best buddy in Rattlesnake Rodeo tomorrow.
Mr. Willis.
Yeah.
Mr. Willis.
I like that guy. He's going to be talking about the Trail Masters. They got a big award.
I heard that they got a big award. I'm going to tell you, our Trail Masters, if you have some time and like to get involved in a good organization, that their main project is the park. But they do a lot of projects out there. They get money and they build pavilions and fix the trails. They just do a lot of work out there.
And they're helping other towns organize.
Yeah,
they're helping Florella.
But they're receiving the Lake Frank Jackson Trail Masters have been selected for an Alabama State Parks Eagle Award. This award is presented to people and organizations who've made an outstanding contribution to the Alabama State Parks, and certainly this is well deserved. It will be awarded at their regular meeting on Tuesday, April the 3rd. That's next Tuesday, 10 a.m. at Lake Frank Jackson Park. So
public welcome.
Public is welcome. Come by and see them. 10 o'clock. It'd be hard for you to do a remote out there at 10 o'clock, wouldn't it?
I probably do. If I could stay out of jail, I'll probably do it.
Good luck there.
You don't think I stay out of jail till Tuesday? Bets are on the line.
Good luck there.
We're broadcasting on Facebook today, and we're on YouTube. We want those that's on Facebook to learn how to do YouTube. So far, I haven't been to jail on YouTube. They knocked some of the songs off in Europe, but we get the email and tell them that we're licensed and all that, and then they let it go back. All they do is cut it off, the sound. But they let the video keep going.
Okay.
And then when we okay it, I mean, get approval that goes, the sound comes back on for the replay.
Right.
How about that?
Right.
That's pretty cool. Right. They do it a better way. YouTube's what I'm saying. They're not communist owned.
Yeah.
I'm convinced Facebook's communist.
Well, I've been just struggling with Facebook here for probably close to a year now, and now that it's come out that they've, people have used Facebook to try to sway opinion and all.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, you don't have to be a genius to look at Facebook and see that there are different groups, and all you got to do is unlike them and not.
That's right.
And if you've liked them, and if they pop up, just go up there to
Control
those
it.
3 little dots up there and click
Control
on
it.
it and say you don't want to see it anymore.
Control it.
And they'll stop a little bit, but then it'll start coming back. Just don't look at it.
Oh gosh, almighty! Oh, Judy Hart just hit me back. She heard me about the window mirror.
Oh yeah.
Good morning, Robert. I'm fixing to come out and practice on you. Ooh. We can't air some of that stuff, honey.
She'll just practice the look.
Oh, the look.
Yeah. She'll stand at the window and gaze at you probably.
If you've been to a ball game,
give you the same look she gives some of those umpires sometimes.
Judy Hart gets into a ball game. I bet every umpire knows her by name.
She enjoys it.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. She enjoys it, just like she does her Alabama football.
Well, I kind of like that Alabama
Yeah,
football. And I even like the Auburn football, except for one game out of the year, Randy.
You know what? The dream game we ought to get. I think you like this. If we could somehow or another arrange some real nice tickets to the Auburn Alabama game, wherever it might be, I know the switch back and forth, and put Judy and Coach Griffin together.
They wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it.
Wouldn't that be an exciting game? The
No.
camera would stay on them more than it would the football game, wouldn't it?
Well, they wouldn't do it.
They wouldn't do it.
No, they wouldn't do it.
I think they would. I think Judy would beat Randy.
I don't know, because I think next year's in Tuscaloosa and Randy's not going.
He's not going. You know why he don't go to Tuscaloosa? He hasn't learned how to spell it yet.
Well, I'm telling you now, of course, if Auburn sets the woods on fire, they may brave it and try to go.
May. Okay.
They've got some.
Oh,
been hearing some rumors about them.
Randy's got some leftover shirts, by the way. Make great
Rattlesnake Rodeo shirts. Yeah, they're great
presents.
Yeah, sure. Because it is something that commemorates a big event in Opp, Alabama.
And it is this year's, and so.
I got one.
I'm going to get a cap.
I got a cap.
You got a cap?
Boy, I love my cap. I wore it the other day at the ball game.
Yeah?
At the Opp Andalusia game.
How do you like my Hardee's?
I like your Hardee's hat. That's neat. But I wore my hat.
Yeah.
Picked it out. And, it wears good. It's nice and soft.
I'm supposed to get one of Arby's, too. And a shirt.
And a shirt?
And a shirt.
Okay.
They're coming back to see us.
Okay.
Yeah. We ought to get them on the air. Let people call in and say, let them know how much they want them to come out of Alabama.
That would be, I think there'd be a lot of folks probably participate in something like that. But
I had the chief and a bunch of officers going by and saying, we want Arby's.
I don't guess I met those folks.
I didn't know until late. I mean, the governor already done her stuff. You done got in their car when I found them.
Yeah.
They walked up to me. Do you know this Robert Booth? I knew, something instinctively told me that was who they were, so I didn't. I was going to send them Lamar Lindsay.
Did you say maybe?
Or send them to you or something, But it was running out of time. I knew with that one of the things they wanted to do is meet the governor.
Yeah.
So I hollered at Brett. I said, they're looking for Robert Booth. Brett looked at me. And then that's why I said, I'm him. But you need Brett. Oh, that was a good look. But from there on, they'd been backstage and all since 11 o'clock. They knew one of the guys in the Charlie Daniels band.
Oh, okay. Well, one of them was from Clio, Alabama. So they might have known him.
That may be where the connection was. I don't know. But they had a Charlie Daniels backstage pass.
I want to say that's the one that's been in the band for like 45
the whole time?
years. Yeah.
One on the right, if you're standing out watching.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Hey, there's plenty of video, by the way, of Charlie Daniels, especially getting Devil Went Down to Georgia. Several versions of that on our Facebook. Lots of good pictures by all those that have taken pictures. Our lady done.
Yeah, I've seen some really good pictures that people have posted. Charlie Daniels. They had a good time. Folks enjoyed it. I did.
And the governor's photographer picture's up now, too.
Well, she got out of there pretty quick after she announced them.
She had another engagement, and we was overtime, too. She had another place to be.
Well, I just saw her getting out pretty quick.
Well, we already knew that. But she stayed. She was graciously stayed longer than she's supposed to, and we appreciate that very much. The key is we have plenty of time with her upstairs to talk about Opp. And she promised to help.
Well, we'll see.
That's cool. We'll see one.
We'll see.
It's awful nice when you can get these people on your terms and get them on your grounds. And the Rattlesnake Rodeo is our grounds. And I think we're going to start using it as a marketing tool. It should be. Well, everywhere we go,
Well, it's kind of, it seems like it's just kind of advantageous for Opp, for Becky to be able to talk to her, not only mayor to governor, but woman to woman, about, the needs of our town and some ways that they could help, and to get, some kind of an agreement that be, a willingness to help.
I was thinking about when I was able to be out there right before I actually announced Becky. I got the governor on the right side, got the mayor on the left side, and got my arms around both ladies. I don't think I ever had that honor ever, the governor and the mayor at the same time. But, especially if they're a guy, I wouldn't hug him like that. I guarantee you that. So, I had I had the pleasure over the years to interview a lot of folks. You know, Reagan and then of course Jimmy Carter on the telephone. Carter on the phone. Jimmy Carter carried it. He's real country.
Jimmy Carter.
And but I loved his brother. What was his Billy? Billy was the card, baby.
Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, but
Peanuts have always been an important part of my life.
But that's still the one I still like is the former Alabama basketball coach who got in a little trouble up there, Wimp Sanders.
Oh, Wimp.
I enjoyed that interview more than any of I've ever done, and because of the way he acted on TV and all, he is so violent and so headstrong. I was expecting him to be the roughest person I've ever. I had my defense on. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for that son of a gun. When he smarts back at me, I'm smart back at him. You know. And they brought me to him. He said, "This is Mr. Booth from WOPP," and he went up and said, "Well, Robert, I'm so proud to finally meet you. Now, just what can I do for you?" It was like that.
I mean,
unreal.
A coach in the moment of a ball game.
They are different.
There are a lot of emotions and competitions, and, you know, feelings going on. That's you catch a lot of the animation a lot of times. And, you know, even the only person who doesn't do that, I think, is Coach Saban. It just doesn't matter when you catch him.
It's the same all day.
He may unload on you.
Bear was the same way though. Now,
do you really want to ask that question?
Bear will unload on the press. So I mean, there's a lot of similarities in there. Well, now I'll say this: Bear didn't talk to the press as much as they will.
Well, it was a different time.
Yeah.
And you know, he had his own show.
That's
TV
right.
show where they played it back, you know, and
had a lot of viewers too, didn't he?
He sure did.
Yeah. 21 minutes past.
Wow. I don't remember if Jordan had a.
Yeah, he had one with Carl Stevens.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, Carl. Yeah. That's so right, Carl. That's so right, Carl. You know, I'm an Alabama fan and remember that.
That's so right, Carl.
Mm-hmm. Right, Griff? Come on, Griff. That's so right. Randy, that's what we need to start saying to Randy. That's
hey, the sports banquet thing.
Monday.
Fundraiser. It's I think they closed it out
yesterday. Of course, now I'll sell you my ticket for $200.
Yeah, that sounds about like Robert. Make $1.
Well, 100 for them, 100 for Robert. That's not a bad deal, is it?
Well, that's not a bad deal.
Yeah. Then I'll use my press card to get in.
But you wouldn't be in the drawing.
Wouldn't be in the drawing. You're right. They would eliminate that. Probably wouldn't feed me either.
do we usually get to announce on the air the winners? Do we ever get that information? And get
Yeah.
Hope we would.
I usually tell it the next morning.
That's a pretty big deal now.
Usually they'll go down to 3, 4, whatever, you know. I don't think there's been a single winner in a while because everybody gets scared that they won't get any. you got a ticket here, you know you got $1,000, you know, or $12.50. Aren't you willing to split?
Or to roll the dice? Come on, roll the dice.
Would you keep it all? Would you go for broke?
I don't know.
You hadn't had the pleasure to find out, have you?
A bird in the hand, you know, is worth two in the bush.
I think that's the way a lot of people look at it too.
I believe you're right too. I don't know. I think that I would if the others. I don't even think I'd bring up. You want to split it? I think
they'll ask.
I'd keep quiet, and if somebody asked, and my response would probably be, "Do you really want to do that, or do you want to go for the gold?" And if they wanted to do it, then I would consider it.
Let's go for the gold. If you win, you owe me a meal.
It's hard to answer that question unless you're in that position. You know,
be a good position to be in, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
Okay. You got any birthdays over there?
Oh, let's see, March the 29th on this third. Man, March is gone. It is gone.
2 more days.
Wow. Marina. No, let's see. Let's do this.
Big words, huh?
Let's do this one first. Jennifer Capriati is a professional tennis player. She's 42 today. She's the youngest that I have today for birthdays on March the 29th. Happy birthday to her. Sam Hazeldine is an actor from the TV show Resurrection. He's 46. Lucy Lawless, an actress from the Xena Warrior Princess. She's 50. Elle McPherson is a model. She was in the movie Sirens, and she is 54. It may be Ellie McPherson, but anyway. Christopher Lambert is an actor from the movie Highlander. He is 61. Kirk Thomas, an Olympic gymnast, is 62 today. Earl Campbell, the running back, played for the Dallas Cowboys. I remember him from the Houston Oilers, I wanted to say. He was a Heisman Trophy winner out of Texas, is 63. Brendan Gleeson is an actor from the movie Braveheart, is also 63. And Marina Sirtis is also 63, and she is from the Star Trek Next Generation TV show. Bud Cort is an actor, comedian, and a writer. Did the movie Harold and Maude, is 70. Bobby Kimball is a singer with the group Toto, is 71 today. Let's see, Walt Clyde Frazier, Pro Basketball Hall of Famer, played with the New York Knicks, was the all-defensive team for 7 years in the NBA. He is 73. And then finally, Eric Idle is a comedian in the TV show Monty Python's Flying Circus. Was also in the movie Casper and the Adventures of Baron Munchausen. He is 75 today, born in 1943. Happy birthday to our celebrities.
Cy Young, the only pitcher in the first 100 years of baseball to win 500 games. Pitched a perfect game also. Best pitcher of the year, and that's gets the Cy Young award now.
Yes, it does. The namesake for that award.
Would have been 151, passed away in 55. And then, hello, Dolly. Hello, Dolly. Don't you know exactly who I'm talking about? Pearl Bailey.
Pearl Bailey.
Hello, Dolly. Not only did she get famous for singing the song, she was in a play that ran a long time called Hello, Dolly. Would have been 100, passed away in 90. And those are the celebs. I can't believe it, but we're on time. Oh, Lord, something's going to happen.
Authorities say a police officer fatally shot a woman driving a car that was dragging another officer.
Remember, we're on time today.
Westerberg on your hometown radio station 1290 WOPP. Police say 2 officers responding to a stolen vehicle call late Tuesday morning approached the car, at which point it took off, dragging one of the officers underneath. The second officer pulled a gun and fired at the driver, who died from her injuries.
Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, Jason. Good morning, Kay.
Economic developers from the state law that governs lobbyists. The vote came after contentious debate over whether the bill was an economic development necessity or creating a wide new loophole in state ethics law. Alabama's first openly gay legislator received a standing ovation as she bid farewell to the House of Representatives. Democratic Representative Patricia
Bye-bye, Dolly.
will not seek re-election after serving 12 years. Todd chose not to attend the last day of the legislative session Wednesday. With the news flash, I'm Trey Westerberg on your hometown radio station 1290 WOPP.
CCB time, 7:31. Time for you to drop by CCB here in Opp. Meet our local staff, talk over our local community activities, talk over your banking needs, member FDIC. Good morning, I'm Robert Booth.
I'm Jay Michael.
For Dateline Action News, brought to you by Harper Appliances, Southern Independent Bank, TNC Pharmacy, the Woodmore, Mizell Memorial Hospital, JR's Lawnmower Shop, Covington Eye Care, and Mizell Memorial Hospital.
Well, a Florida teenager is accused of threatening a school shooting in Alabama. Fort Payne Police Chief Randy Bynum said that 19-year-old Anthony Kessler made the threat against Fort Payne High School on March the 5th. The FBI and the Lee County, Florida Sheriff's Office announced Kessler was arrested on Tuesday at a restaurant in Fort Myers. Records say that the Lehigh Acres man is jailed in Lee County on a warrant from DeKalb County, Alabama, charging him with making a threat against a high school. He's was arrested as an out-of-state fugitive from justice. Authorities have not released information about a motive for the threat. Lehigh Acres, Florida is more than 700 miles from Fort Payne, Alabama.
Just noticed Rosanna first program was pro-Trump, highest ratings ever for a show to debut. made pro-Trump comments during the show. How about that?
Roseanne did?
Yes. How about
She
that?
must not have a lot of say-so in the writing.
Don't know. I think some people may be waking up. You reckon?
I don't know.
According to the Ashford Police Department, one person is killed after a morning wreck in Ashford. Police received a 6:57 a.m. call Wednesday morning of an accident involving two Ford pickup trucks at the intersection of Rocky Creek Road and Highway 84 East. The red truck was headed north at the intersection and then pulled out in front of the white truck on the highway headed east. The white truck struck the red truck's driver's side, killing the red truck's driver. The driver of the white truck was taken to the area hospital. The driver in the red truck, 72-year-old John Wayne Pate from Ashford, was killed in that accident, according to the Houston County Coroner Robert Byrd. The Alabama State Troopers continue their investigation.
Well, in Decatur, Alabama, the owner of a compounding pharmacy pled guilty to plotting to defraud a federal health insurance program out of more than $10 million, and he has been sentenced to 5 years in prison. News outlets report 51-year-old John Christopher Limley was sentenced Tuesday to prison time and will have to forfeit nearly $1 million. Now, I don't get that. You defraud them out of $10 million, but you only have to forfeit $1 million.
They will never get the million out. All these fines and forfeitures and all that, virtually never collected. The Reverend Al Sharpton half-brother faces a capital murder charge in Alabama, and he's challenging that charge in court, needless to say. Dothan Police Chief Steve Pearce said the Reverend Kenneth Glasgow drove 26-year-old Jamie Towns around to look for his stolen car before Towns allegedly shot 23-year-old Renuda Jennings, believing she was the thief. In Alabama, a person aiding or abetting the criminal act is equal liable. But Glasgow said he's not responsible for what the passenger did after he drove the man around. The Dothan Eagle reports that Glasgow repeatedly asked the judge on Tuesday why he could be put to death for what someone else did. Glasgow found a homeless ministry and has been working to restore voting rights to ex-convicts after serving time for drug conviction himself. A role model there.
Yeah. The Alabama House of Representatives did not vote Wednesday on legislation to track race data in traffic stops, further stalling a bill that is the session's top priority for African-American lawmakers. The lawmakers anticipated Wednesday as the last legislative day, but crucial bills, including the education budget, did not pass. Asked if the racial profiling bill would be debated on Thursday, House Speaker Mac McCutcheon said it is not on the schedule and he is prioritizing Senate messages first. Democratic Representative Marika Coleman, who has been handling the measure in the House, said she would like a vote on the bill Thursday. Tensions over the bill punctuated the legislative session's closing days. It stalled in the House after passing the Senate on a 27-0 vote.
Authorities say an Alabama high school teacher was arrested for being drunk in class. She's now in jail. Limestone County Sheriff Office spokesman Stephen Young says that 40-year-old May Gladys Edwards was arrested Tuesday, charged with public intoxication and illegal possession of prohibited liquors after students at the Tanner High School reported that she was acting weird. Young said a liquor bottle was found near the Family and Consumer Science teacher's desk. Limestone County School Superintendent Tom Sess says Edwards has been placed on paid leave pending investigation, and he'll be recommending how the school board should handle the question of her employment.
Well, two friends of a man who is missing since February were charged with murder after his body was found buried in the yard of an Alabama home. The Coleman County Sheriff's Office and Hartselle Police announced the charges on Tuesday against 19-year-old Andrew Jacob Maresh and 20-year-old Tyler Stephen Hudson in the death of 22-year-old Daniel Ray Osborne II. Osborne's family and friends said in a Facebook post Tuesday morning the men were friends of his. Some friends.
I'm counting my stories. I did my 3 stories.
How did you do that?
I don't know. I've done them already.
So I did 4?
Apparently.
I didn't think I did but 3.
I done the Ashford thing, I done the Sharpton thing, and then I done the high school girl. high school teacher. That's because we was ahead of time. You looked at the clock.
I didn't look at the clock.
Right.
I just thought I hadn't done but 2.
Ooh, senior citizen time.
Well, that was a freebie.
That was a freebie, and the extra one. We don't mind doing one bit since we was on time. Guess what? We are now.
We're
On regular late time.
We're late.
As usual. Hey, we're back on time.
I feel better.
Do you feel better?
I feel better.
Oh, okay. What you gonna do today? Go up to Ricky's and do what?
I'm gonna try to sell some buildings today, but it's supposed to be kind of messy this afternoon, so we need to get it done. And it's foggy out there, man. Oh man.
Get those buildings this morning, huh?
Yeah.
Do you deliver in rain? Try not.
If you can get in the yard without getting stuck.
Oh, that's the deal, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Even not raining, that's the deal.
Yeah, that's right.
Those guys do a pretty good job, don't they?
Well, actually, it's a guy and a gal. We've got
Really?
a
Oh, that husband and wife?
No, they were brother sister.
Oh.
Then the brother left, and we kept the sister. She's driving the truck now.
Oh, yeah.
Got her a helper.
Well, good for them.
Yeah.
They get it done. That's what counts. Man.
I'm telling you, they get it done.
That's what counts right there. You got a special going on or anything?
Oh,
what? I saw there's a building out there that was a little strange.
Oh, we had a dog kennel up there.
Yeah.
We actually moved it to another lot.
That was
over
cool.
in Greenville. It was one we just trying to see how if there's any market for that kind of thing.
That was cool.
Yeah, I had a lot of people stop and look at it.
That was for 2 dogs.
Yeah, nobody pulled the trigger on it, but they looked at it.
Well, how about make it just for 1 dog? You know, can do that too.
Oh yeah, could do that. Yeah. Probably make one for 3 dogs if we needed to.
Cool. Now, do dogs know the difference in which house they're supposed to go into, or do they all go into one? Do they know which one they're supposed to go in?
I don't know. I mean,
I reckon that he could train, couldn't he?
It says it was for 2. You could actually put like
more.
2 in each pen.
Yeah.
You know, it's big enough for 2 in each pen.
But
most people, if they get one, they want an individual pen.
Yeah. Wow. Look good though.
I thought they did a good job on it.
Still for sale.
Oh yeah, but it's on the Greenville lot now.
You got a picture of it? Did you? We got to get up there and do a video now I'm out of jail.
Yeah.
Well, I'd rather do a YouTube because it keeps it. We can do both, all right?
Yeah, we could do it.
Okay. We'll do it. You got plenty of stock yet?
Well, she's gotten kind of low.
Oh, that's what we were looking for last time.
Yeah. We got it built up, and then we got the lots and all built up, and then they start selling, and then we start getting a little bit behind. But anyway.
Well, I'm going up to Joe's tomorrow and do a radio, and I'm going to do a video with him, too. So,
good.
Well, I may swing by and we do what's on my mind, you know?
Okay.
While I'm in that motion picture business.
Or 1106 for Harper Appliances for warranty work and most appliances and ice melting.
Oh, and out of jail. Good morning, Jan Hall, Patricia Osborne, Jason Morrow, Kay Sasser, and then back to Judy Hart. Good morning.
We don't just repair, we fix it the right way.
Oh.
Harper Appliances, phone 504-1106.
Like many others, you probably set some resolutions or
Wake
goals
up!
for 2018 just in the past few days. That's the easy part. The harder part is doing what it takes to make your resolutions a reality. As the new year unfolds, rely on Southern Independent Bank for tailored solutions from new and better ways to manage your money. Plan for retirement or for loans that make your goals come true. Let's make 2018 the year you took your resolutions seriously. Southern Independent Bank. Up and Andalusia. The power of independence. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Are you tired of calling a pharmacy and hearing this?
To request a refill, press 1. For pharmacy hours, press 3. To speak to a pharmacy associate.
Then hang up the phone and give us a call at 493-4517. TNC Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy, where you will talk directly to one of our pharmacy staff members without having to remember which number to push. We will gladly transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy to our pharmacy. Insurance copay will be the same, and if you pay cash, we offer competitive cash prices. So skip the hassle and give us a call. TNC Pharmacy, 101 Parish Avenue, Off, 493-4517.
Dr. William Allison Bell of Luverne passed away Friday at his home after an extended illness. Survived by wife Sue Speed Bell, 3 children, Jeffrey Bell, wife Jeannie, Allison Bell Carroll, Cameron Bell Jordan, 5 grandchildren. The
funeral services will be held for Dr. William Addison Bell, 11 a.m. at the First Baptist Church of Luverne, with graveside services at the Luverne Evangelist Cemetery. The family will receive friends at the church at 10 a.m. prior to services. Sheldon W. Andrews, age 89, of Andalusia, passed away Monday at the Andalusia Hospital. Funeral services will be held Friday at 11 a.m. from the Foreman Funeral Home in Chapel. Burial will be in the Andalusia Memorial Cemetery. Visitation will be 1 hour prior to services. Sheldon W. Andrews, survived by daughters and son-in-law, Judy and Lonnie Carley, and Patricia Russell, sons and daughter-in-law, Jerry and Carol Andrews, and Jimmy and Martha Andrews. 6 grandchildren, 11 great-grandchildren. William Anthony Hadaway, Sr., age 58, of Paxton, passed away March the 22nd. Survived by son William Anthony Hadaway, Jr. and daughter Amanda Sanders. Graveside services for William Anthony Hadaway, Sr. will be Friday, 10 a.m. from the Chapel Hill Cemetery.
Funerals are added to our local news as soon as possible after receiving them from the funeral home. Funerals are also posted daily on the WOPP Facebook page.
Owners and staff of the Woodmore want to invite everyone in the Ogden surrounding area to come by and see what assisted living is all about. With extra clean facilities, wonderful home cooking, and around-the-clock staffing, the Woodmore is a place that anyone would love to call home. It's also a place that family members and friends will enjoy coming by to visit, talk, and spend time. Whether it's in the back sunroom, the den, or dining area, or strolling around the walking trail or pond, you and your family will always feel comfortable and welcome. That's what taking care of our seniors is all about. So give Donna a call at the Woodmore, 493-2721.
The human brain is a complex network of cells where a stroke can happen. When it does, time lost is brain lost. That's why hospitals in Troy, Opp, Eufaula, Geneva, and Ozark have joined Southeast Alabama Medical Center to build the region's largest stroke network. Using telemedicine, local emergency rooms connect with stroke specialists to start advanced stroke treatment sooner. And if needed, you're transported to the Certified Primary Stroke Center at Southeast Alabama Medical Center. Saving time, saving lives. We're your stroke care network.
The Frank Jackson Trailmasters have been selected for an Alabama State Parks Eagle Award. This award is presented to people and organizations who have made an outstanding contribution to the Alabama State Parks. This will be awarded at their regular meeting Tuesday, 10 a.m. at Lake Frank Jackson Park. The public's invited to attend. On Tuesday evening at 9:09, the Opp Police Department officers arrested a 33-year-old female resident of Florella on Jeffcoat Avenue for public intoxication. 11:09 Tuesday, officers responded to a domestic situation at a residence located at 200 block of West Gunner Avenue. Investigation by the officers resulted in the arrest 28-year-old male resident of Opp for domestic violence 3rd degree. The Opp Police Department made an arrest for theft of property 1st degree. The Opp Police Department reporting 6 in their jail. Andalusia Police Department made an arrest overnight for a warrant. The Andalusia Police Department reporting 4 in their jail. Cumberland County Sheriff Department booked in 10. 2 for attempted murder, robbery 1st degree, shooting into an occupied vehicle. 1 for driving under the influence and pistol without a permit. One for failure to appear, 2 counts. 1 holding for another agency. 1 possession of controlled substance, drug paraphernalia, and bondsman off bond. 1 theft of property 1st degree. 1 failure to appear. 2 for possession of controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia. 13 released, 211 in the Cumberland County Jail. The city of Opp is closed Friday for Good Friday Easter holiday. Friday's garbage will be picked up on Monday and will be 1 day behind until Friday, April the 6th. Pickup starts around 4 a.m., so please have your garbage out the night before your scheduled pickup. In observance of Good Friday, all City of Andalusia's offices will be closed. The Public Works Department will pick up Friday's route on Monday. Please remember to place all recycled trash and garbage by the curb prior to 6 a.m. on the day of your pickup. This Friday is Good Friday Fun Day at Doc's Country Store. Free pictures with Easter Bunny at 4 p.m. Games for the kids 4 p.m. Drawing for the Easter basket at 5 p.m. Easter egg hunt at 5:30. WOPB will broadcast live 4 o'clock until 6 p.m. Beginning at 6 p.m. we'll have local talent. So come out for good family fun at Doc's Country Store.
This year, anyone in Andalusia, Strawn, or Opp area can pay to have their yards egged the Saturday before Easter. Egg My Yard is an event that the company Performance Center competition team is putting on to raise money for their trips to regional and national competition. The eggs are plastic with candy inside and will include a note from the Easter Bunny himself. It's either $25 for 50 eggs or $50 for 100 eggs. For anyone who would like their yard egged, please contact any company competition team member or email Shelley Barber Wagner at shelleybwagner@yahoo.com.
Northern Heights Baptist Church Easter sunrise services will be Sunday morning. Sunrise service at 6 a.m. Fellowship breakfast at 7 a.m. Easter service at 8 a.m. No evening services. Everyone is welcome. Westview Assembly of God will present their Easter cantata Sunday, 11 a.m. Please come and help us celebrate the resurrection of our Savior Jesus Christ. The church is located at 106 Grover Street. Please call for more information, or also we offer pickup services. 493-6853 or 343-1546.
You are invited to the Easter services at Sweetwater Baptist Church. Sunrise services begin at 6:30 a.m. Breakfast will be served. Special times, Sunday school at 8 a.m. Worship services at 9 a.m. Pastor Alan Dees. Sweetwater Baptist Church, located near Fleeta School.
He's risen. Celebrate Easter Sunday. Join us at Westview Baptist Church Easter Sunday. Sunday school at 9. Worship service at 10:30. 1404 Main Street, Westview Baptist Church. You're welcome to attend with us.
The Covington County Education Retirees Association will meet at 11 a.m. on Wednesday, April the 4th at Pleasant Home School. Greg White and the Covington County Commission will present updates and report on the state of the county. Refreshments will be provided.
The Opp Elementary School is selling snap-up cell phone pocket stands for $5 each. These attach to the back of your cell phone to hold money, credit cards, and can be used as a stand. They may be purchased at the Opp Elementary School office. The Opp City Schools Foundation scholarships are now available. The deadline to turn them in is April the 6th. For more information or questions, you may see Ms. Mims at Opp High School or call 493-4561.
The Andalusia Junior Women's Club proudly introduces the Three Notch Market Talent Show. It will be held Saturday, April the 7th, 2018 from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. at Springdale Estate. Children and adults are welcome. Cash prizes, winners announced at 2 p.m. Please contact Three Notch Market Talent Show at yahoo.com to register or for further questions. All participants responsible for $20 non-refundable registration fee.
Come out to Enterprise First United Methodist Church on Friday, April 13th at 6 p.m. and see local bakers compete to win in the Women Who Care second annual Cupcake Wars competition. The event is free to the public, so come and see that Friday the 13th doesn't always have to be scary. Sometimes it's really sweet.
LBWCC Foundation presents Ricky Skaggs and Kentucky Thunder.
April 21st at the Covington Center Arena. Gates open at 4:30 with local performers, and the concert begins at 6.
Tickets now on sale. $25 general admission, $35 at the gate, $75 preferred seating. General admission and preferred seating tickets available online. lbwcc.edu. For more information, call 334-881-2248.
JR's Lawnmower Shop, Opp, Alabama. Folks, the weather's warming up, and hey, we carry a wide selection of what it takes to cut that grass growing out in your yard. That's lawnmowers. We are your power source for Husqvarna, Grasshopper. So if you're thinking about a new lawnmower, you need to come see us at JR's Lawnmower Shop. We will not be undersold when it comes to purchasing a lawnmower. Remember, we have pickup and delivery available in the city limits of Opp at no charge. And hey, we got ladies in the office that can get you financed. And yes, we do take trade-ins when it comes to trade-ins. So folks, when you think in power equipment, think of JR's Lawnmower Shop, Opp, Alabama. We are a Yeti dealer and also a Big Green Egg dealer. Don't forget our Caliber trailers. We carry a large selection of those too. JR's Lawnmower Shop, Opp, Alabama.
Dr. Joshua Driver and the friendly staff at Covington Eye Care would like to thank all of you for your continued confidence in our ability to care for you and your family.
Our newly renovated office offers all the latest technology to give you a comprehensive eye examination, as well as detect and treat eye diseases. We are pleased to now offer many surgical procedures as we partner with Dr. Brenton Finley, board-certified cataract surgeon.
We carry the newest styles of Costa Del Mar and Maui Jim sunglasses for all your summer fun. We also have an extensive line of frames to meet the needs of those on a budget, as well as those looking for Nike or the popular Coach line. And hey, Jack, we even carry the Duck Commander line.
For the contact lens wearers, we have the most comfortable brands, and for those who want to change it up a bit, we now offer the brand New Air Optics Color Contacts.
So call us today at 493-6600 to set up your next appointment, or visit us at 604 North Main Street in Opp to give us an opportunity to meet all your eye care needs.
The 2018 Babe Ruth 15 and Under Southwest Regional Tournament will be held by the Covenant County Recreation Board at Strong High School baseball field. At least 8 to 10 teams will show up. Teams will include from Alabama, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and 2 teams from Texas. White Michael will be the tournament director. The tournament is set to begin July the 19th. College baseball, LBW will host Wallace-Dothan doubleheader at 1 p.m. Troy will host Georgia State at 6 p.m. Friday, Troy will host Georgia State at 6 p.m. Saturday, LBW will be at Wallace-Dothan doubleheader 1 p.m. Troy will host Georgia State at 1 p.m. Covington Electric Relay for Life team will be hosting their 2nd annual Fishing for a Cured Bass tournament on Saturday at Cypress Landing RV Park on Gant Lake. The cost is $100 per team with a 5-fish limit and a 12-inch minimum per fish. Prize money, $900 first place, $400 second place, $200 third place. To register, go online, Covington Co-op, click on Relay for Life. From the Bobcat Booster Club, banquet tickets are printed. We will be distributing tickets and lists to our sellers. This year's Bobcat Booster banquet is set for Monday, April the 2nd, 7 p.m., Opp Middle School Multipurpose Room. Hunt for Sight with Lions in partnership with the NWTF, National Wild Turkey Federation. The Dothan Elks Lodge, 3041 Ross Clark Circle in Dothan. $200 entry fee. 1 to 4-person team. 4 tickets for hunters to attend award ceremony. Hunt Friday and Saturday, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd prizes, April the 6th and 7th. Proceeds go to help dealing with low vision and kids battling cancer. For details, call Kevin Crew, 685-7216. The Opp Police Department hopes to help women become more familiar with firearms and safety laws through a free firearms class. The class, which will be offered on April 12th, will be for women only. The class will include firearms safety, firearms manipulations, reloading, stance, malfunction clearing, natural point of aim, and use of force. And also review Alabama self-defense laws. All students will attend the classroom portion before moving out on the range and must sign a liability waiver form prior to range evaluation. To find out more information about the class and sign up, contact Regina Thompson at 493-4511. That's Dateline Action News. Ops only, locally owned and operated news service. Hear it first on WOPP and repeated later across town.
There's a Dr. Patel over in Andalusia, too. All right, let me tell you the weather. The weather, 62 is our low this morning. Let's see, what else we got to tell you this morning. Sunrise, 6:38. The official sunset at 7:03. It is presently 65 degrees, overcast. They say rain coming in tonight, and they may be right. We'll just have to wait and see on that. It is presently 65 degrees here at the studios of WOPP.
Our mission is to provide the highest quality health care in a Christian manner with hometown compassion to the communities we serve. We have knowledgeable physicians and exceptional staff who work hard every day to address the needs of our patients. We provide a range of services like our Senior Behavioral Care Unit, Sleep Center, Emergency Department, or Wellness Center. Mizell Memorial Hospital has been a part of the community for over 60 years and is committed to quality and compassion.
Yes.
We are proud to be your community hospital. Mizell Memorial Hospital, every day making a difference.
We salute everyone involved in the annual Rattlesnake Rodeo. A great job done, a great promotion for our city. Thank you from Southern Independent Bank, Hardy, CCB Community Bank, Dr. Kenneth Todd at the Center for Vein Restoration in Dothan, J.M. Jackson Chevrolet Buick, TNC Pharmacy, Young Sports, Opportunity EMS, Lee's Country Kitchen, Horn Beverage of Troy, Budweiser, S&B Communication, Mediacom, Zell on Wheels, Carolina Country Stores, Mizell Memorial Hospital, Harper Appliances, Hardee's, the City of Op, Horn Beverage of Troy, Budweiser, JR's Lawnmower Shop, Luverne Ballin Pepsi, Westview Baptist Church, only on your community radio station, WOPB. The LBW Community College Foundation presents Ricky Skaggs and Kentucky Thunder. This charitable event is to raise funds for the purpose of promoting and supporting the programs and activities of LBW Community College and the students
Woo!
of Butler,
Getting behind.
Crenshaw, and surrounding counties.
Good morning, Kathleen, Jan, and Patricia.
At the Kiwanis Community Center Fairgrounds. Gates open at 4:30. General admission $25 in advance, $35 at the gate.
My time to talk, huh? I was fiddling with something else, you know. I'm already behind, so I'm getting farther behind, which is behind, I reckon. All right, let's do it. Alan's sick. That's why he hasn't done this. He can't hardly talk. So, Alan with a tape over his mouth, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Good morning and welcome to the WOPP birthday and anniversary party for today, and it is the 29th of March. Wow. Brought to you by the Sweet Shop located inside the Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza. All right, happy birthday to Faye McKinney, Jana Rogers, Cassie Reeves, Minnie J. Edwards, Cheryl Weeks, Gracie Kidd, Eleanor Burdick out at Op Health and Rehabilitation, Spencer Yeomans, Tracy Sitter, Sydney Pierce, Kayla Allen, Lee P. Green, Daniel Coleman Jr., Kip Jacobs, Andrew Kidd with birthday, Daniel and Tim Daniels, celebrating 8 years. That's Danielle, I believe, and Tim Daniels. And let's see, Leslie McGuffey with a birthday today. Denise Musgrove with a birthday today. And let's see, Amy Giles or Gills? I believe it's Gills with a birthday today. And Greg Carter, my old buddy over in Andalusia, with a birthday today. Sharon Betso with a birthday. Sharon didn't know I knew about it. Ha, ha, ha. And let's see, who else birthdays today? Got Sharon down here twice. Pam Feinendor with a birthday today. And let's see, Larry Grissett with a birthday today. Larry was trying to hide from me too. Didn't work, did it, buddy, old boy? Our lawyer, buddy. And let's see, who else with birthdays today? Double checking. Don't want to miss nobody today. Thomas Rayleigh with a birthday today. Gary Gohagen with a birthday today. Hadn't seen Gary in a long time. Let's see, who else with birthdays? Double checking. I got several for tomorrow to get on. Gee whiz. All right, I believe that is a look at the birthdays this morning. Got some emails, but I got them late. They were like yesterday and the day before. If you're going to email me a birthday, don't do it the morning of, because I don't look at them. I don't look at my emails till after I come off the air a lot of the times. So, you know, I don't have time. So if you email it, and we will love them email. We love them email. But email them a few days early. Because of the Rattlesnake Rodeo, I was 3 days behind on emails. Yeah. So keep that in mind. I could be up to 72 hours late looking at an email. Text, it's not a bad way, but sometimes I forget to look back on it. I'll try not to, but email advance is one of the best ways to get a birthday to us. And of course, you can still use the old-fashioned telephone, and maybe we won't lose it.
The IGA Sweet Shop offers custom cakes handmade to order birthday and anniversary cakes, as well as cakes for other special occasions like teen parties and teen parties. Call in your orders ahead of time at 493-9805. That's at the IGA Sweet Shop inside Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday and congratulations to our birthday party winner for today. And it is none other than Tracy Sitter. Tracy Sitter, happy birthday to you. Come by the radio station during lobby hours, 6 to 10 in the morning and 2 to 5 in the afternoon. Pick up that coupon and then carry that coupon to the IGA, and they will redeem it for you. It's a great, 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 great sheet cake, so you be sure to do that, okay? You gonna do that today? Yeah, that'll be the thing to do. Be sure to let us know about your birthdays and anniversaries ahead of time. Love to have them a week ahead of time, but we got a lot. A lot of them, if you've already been on a calendar, you got to die to get off of. That's crude to say that. That way it is. We got to go to news.
President Trump hits the road later today to sell one of his top legislative priorities.
The president travels to the greater Cleveland area this afternoon to tout his infrastructure proposal to a group of union workers. White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders.
These workers represent the hardworking Americans across the country who will participate in the rebuilding of our nation's infrastructure.
In cooperation with states and private companies, the president wants the federal government to spark $1.5 trillion in spending to rebuild the nation's roads, bridges, and waterways. But getting Congress to approve the plan in this election year is a big hurdle.
White House correspondent Greg Clugston. As far as we know, no date has been set yet for Mr. Trump's meeting with North Korea's Kim Jong-un, but a date has been set for Kim's next sit-down with South Korea's president. That meeting will take place April 27th at a border village on the Korean peninsula. Another change coming to President Trump's cabinet. Mr. Trump, who has vowed to fix the VA, has fired Secretary of Veterans Affairs David Shulkin, choosing Rear Admiral Ronnie Jackson to replace Shulkin.
The president had been considering potential nominees for weeks, but Jackson was not known to be one of them. He's been the White House physician for both Presidents Trump and Obama, an Iraq veteran who gained the spotlight in January with a news conference about the president's physical exam results. Some veterans groups are worried he's not experienced enough to run the VA's massive bureaucracy.
Correspondent Sagar Meghani. Nobel Peace Prize winner Malala Yousafzai says she'll continue campaigning for the education of girls in Pakistan. Comments come after she arrived back in her homeland for the first time since she was shot in 2012 by the Taliban. Dow futures up 96. NASDAQ futures ahead 61 points. More on these stories at townhall.com.
LBWCC Foundation presents Ricky Skaggs and Kentucky Thunder.
April 21st at the Cousin Horn Center Arena. Gates open at 4:30 with local performers, and the concert begins at 6.
Tickets now on sale. $25 general admission, $35 at the gate, $75 preferred seating. General admission and preferred seating tickets available online. LBWCC.edu. For more information, call 334-881-2248.
SRA Sports, I'm Ron DeRockstra. In the NBA, Brooklyn hands
Hey, good morning, Ashley.
Loss in 11 games, 111-104.
And seen you in a while, honey.
LeBron James matches Michael
Kathleen,
Jordan's
good morning.
17-game
Jan, good
streak
morning.
of 866 consecutive double-digit scoring games with 41 points in a 118-105 win over Charlotte. Kemba Walker scored 21 points to pass Del Curry as the Hornets' career scoring leader. Philadelphia 118, the Knicks 101. Sixers win their 8th straight win. All-star Joel Embiid went out in the second quarter with a facial injury after a nasty collision with teammate Markelle Fultz. The team said he had a facial contusion, but no concussion. Minnesota beat Atlanta 126-114. Memphis over Portland. Boston beat Utah. 5 straight wins for the Celtics. Clippers beat Phoenix, and the Lakers down the Dallas Mavericks. This is SRN.
You may remember
Sports.
studying the explorer Hernando Cortez in school. He was from Spain, and in 1519 he came to Mexico and landed at Veracruz. He had been given orders to conquer the land and to build a colony. When all of his men were off the boats, he did something for which he has been remembered for almost 500 years. He burned all of his boats. He looked at his men and said this: "We will either win this victory or we will die, but we are not going back." Do you know what he did? He was all in.
He won!
And there's only one way to follow Jesus Christ. Burn the boats and go all in. Are you all in for Jesus? That, my friend, really is something to think about. I'm Gary Miller, pastor of Westview Baptist Church in Opp.
There's things that my dad used to do when I was growing up. When I walked out the door, he would say, "Do you have gas in the car and a quarter to call if you need me?" Now, it's time to take care of my dad.
At Comfort Care Hospice, we consider it an honor to care for those with life-limiting illness. We care for their physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual needs, enhancing their quality of life and your peace of mind. And because we're based in your community, we can be by your side when you need us, day or night. Comfort Care, the right hospice, right here.
Are you suffering from tired, achy legs? Do what I did. Make an appointment to see Dr. Kenneth Todd at the Center for Vein Restoration in Dothan. Dr. Todd in this town made me feel at home. He put together a customized treatment plan just for me, and I've never felt better. I'm Robert Booth of WOPB. Call Center for Vein Restoration in Dothan, 1-800-FIX-LEGS, or visit our website, centerforvein.com.
When you think of retirement, chances are you see having the ability to travel and to be financially secure. Very few people think of financial hardship and having trouble making ends meet in retirement. At Southern Independent Bank, we offer both traditional and Roth IRAs, each featuring unique benefits and tax advantages for qualified savers. And you can make a 2017 contribution until April 17th, 2018. Southern Independent Bank, Opp and Andalusia, the power of independence. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
911 will not dispatch us. Be sure to call direct 493-0911. Dial 493-0911 direct for Opportunity EMS. Dial 493-0911 for local and out-of-town ambulance service from Opportunity EMS. Dial 493-0911, not 911, for emergency and non-emergency transport from Opportunity EMS. Locally owned and operated for over 20 years by Mr. Hayward and Allen. Opportunity EMS has wheelchair vans and their own record and maintenance service. You have a choice. Choose Opportunity EMS. Dial direct 493-0911. Opportunity EMS. 911 will not dispatch us. Be sure to call direct 493-0911.
Do you hate going to the pharmacy? Does your pharmacy have you at the corner of frustrated and